it's Jessii Vee, and as you could tell by the title of today's video, today I'm going to be talking about the true, real inspiration for Wednesday Addams. She is one of my most favorite characters ever. I actually dressed up as her for Halloween last year. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably saw those pictures. She was so fun to dress up as. And I feel like so many people around the world also love her character, and there's actually a new show coming out, I believe at the end of November, which obviously I'm gonna watch. But today I'm also gonna be talking about 2 horror movies that were based on real events as well. By the way, do you like my Coraline sweater? It actually has her button eyes sewed onto them, which is kind of creepy, but I love it. And it's got the stars, it's got the cat, it's got the little seeing eye thing that's green, but it's pink on this for some reason. Although I feel like it would have made way more sense if I just dressed up as Wednesday Addams for this video, but alas, here we are. So before we get right into this very awesome video, because I love the theme of today, I just want to give you one last reminder. This is the second last video that I'm gonna have this Halloween backdrop behind me, so if you still would like to enter to win, you still have time. All you have to do is be subscribed to this channel, turn on your notification bell, and then head over to my Instagram. It is Jessii Vee, give it a follow, and then send me a DM telling me what your favorite movie to watch is around Halloween in October, something that gives you these spooky feels. Also guys, on our website, we just put up the cutest blanket. It's a ghost blanket, and in the picture it's like all wrapped up. That's how you get it, but it's so soft and it's so cute and perfect for spooky season. So if you guys would like one, I have linked it down below in the description. All right guys, so without further ado, let's talk about Wednesday Addams. Wednesday is known for her 2 black braids and her fascination with death and all things creepy. She loves playing with spiders, and in the film series, she's shown to be the only Addams who is genuinely mean-spirited. One time she gave a child a black eye for saying that his family was better, and she is always harming her brother in some way. If you've seen the shows or the movies, you know. She's roasted him over a fire. She's performed water torture on him. She's almost electrocuted him in the electrocution chair. She's dropped him on a roof, and many more things. But this is how she is. Her character is pretty awful, but that's why we all love her. So I really wanted to talk about the inspiration for her name, because this is also the real reason of how her character came to life. So considering how the character is, it makes sense that her name's origin is creepy in nature as well, and it can actually be traced back to this old nursery rhyme that was first published in 1838 titled Monday's Child, and this is how this old nursery rhyme slash poem goes. Monday's child is fair of face, Tuesday's child is full of grace, Wednesday's child is full of woe, Thursday's child has far to go, Friday's child is loving and giving, Saturday's child works hard for his living. So Monday's child is considered to be like a fortune-telling poem or rhyme, and though there are many different versions of this song, it generally tells a child's future depending on which day of the week that they were born. And as you can read it, you can tell that pretty much every day of the week has a positive trait except for Wednesday. Wednesday's line goes, Wednesday's child is full of woe, and now the inspiration for the Addams daughter's name becomes very clear to all of us. The original creator of Wednesday Addams saw this poem while he was trying to think of the character's name, come up with something really cool, and he was like, that's it. It's gotta be Wednesday. The poem Monday's Child was also supposed to be an easy way for kids to memorize the days of the week, so this poem was said in schools, and pretty much every kid from the 1800s just knew it by heart. You guys should Google and find out which day of the week that you were born, and comment down below which line of the poem you are. I looked up mine, and I was born on a Monday, so it says that I am fair of face. Whatever that means, it kind of reminds me of like Snow White or something. Like, is it calling me beautiful? Okay, so I wanted to talk about the movie The Birds that came out in 1963 because this horror movie was based off a real-life event that was crazy. The Hitchcock classic The Birds is a nail-biting tale of a small town struggling to survive an invasion of violent birds, and it's based on a frightening event that occurred in a sleepy part of Santa Cruz, California. So this all happened back in 1961. A local newspaper from that area spoke of this very terrifying event where this massive flock of seabirds flew into the town at 3 in the morning. They littered the streets, the front lawns of all the houses. They collided with buildings, into windows, flew into people. Everywhere you looked, there were birds. They were waking people up. It was scaring everybody everywhere, and there's actually 8 accounts of people being severely bitten by them. So the story goes that 3 days after this newspaper article was published, people around the world started hearing about this event, and Hitchcock phoned the paper to tell them that he would be using the piece as research for the movie he was planning to create. So he saw this horrible event and he was like, I gotta make a movie about that. And then the last movie I wanted to talk about is called The Strangers. This movie came out in 2008, and I remember seeing this for the first time and being terrified to sleep for about a week. This movie terrified me. It's about a young couple who are terrorized by 3 masked assailants who break into their remote summer home and destroy all means of escape or calling for help by destroying their car, cell phones, and phone lines. So the real inspiration for this movie actually comes from the director's childhood. Something really traumatizing happened to him when he was young. He says that as a child, he recalls a night that his parents weren't home and someone knocked on their door asking for someone who didn't live there. It kept happening over and over again, and he was terrified about what their true motives actually were. He later learned that the people knocking on his door were robbing houses in the neighborhood where people weren't home. So unlike the movie, they didn't break in and start attacking people, but they still went to each and every house, knocked on the door. If someone was home, they'd play it off by asking for someone who did not live there. And if you've seen the movie The Strangers, you know that's how the beginning of the movie starts. So this horrible experience left a mark on him that later morphed into the terrifying movie that we all know. So yeah, those are all the movies / shows, The Addams Family, that I wanted to talk about today, but there are so many other horror movies based on true events that I could talk about. So if you want me to do more videos like that, give this video a thumbs up and let me know. But I hope you have an awesome rest of your day, and don't forget, if you would like the new ghost blanket, I have linked it down below. But I will see you in my next video. Bye!